Hey guys, what's up? I am making sugar cookies today, so let's get into it.
Alrighty guys, so this is the recipe that I used. It's from ilovevegan.com. Alright guys, so before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that we will be separating our ingredients. Our dry mixture will be here in the flour bowl, and then we'll have our wet ingredients in the other one. I went ahead and added 2 cups and 1 tablespoon of flour into the bowl already. I'm adding a half a tablespoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of salt. I'm whisking everything together because this is a step that I left out when I made my first 2 batches that came out really crummy and I did not like it. So I'm going ahead and making sure that all of the flour mixture is fully incorporated. So now we're going to go ahead and start with our wet ingredients. And again, this is a vegan sugar cookie, so I'm using coconut oil. We're using a half a cup here at room temperature. I mixed it all together. I shook it up a little bit because we needed all of the things incorporated. Again, this is another mistake that I made in my first 2 batches. I did not shake up the coconut oil, so maybe that's what happens. Now I am adding 3/4 cup and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. I'm just going to go ahead and mix these two together, and because it is a dough that I'm working with, I am using the hook attachment and not the paddle attachment. Again guys, I did this twice before and I messed up because I did not use the right attachment. So the hook is always the way to go, especially when it comes to working with dough. We're going to go ahead and scrape off the sides and make sure everything is fully incorporated again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add in 1/3 cup of water once the mixture is fully incorporated together. I also had to add a half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and then finally I was able to add my flour mixture. I added it slowly so that way the dough did not feel too pressured, I should say, into hurrying itself up. So then I went ahead and finally added the last batch, and I waited until it was nice and mixed together. Now your dough should look textured. It should hold itself together and look really nice like this, but if it doesn't, that means you either messed up on an ingredient, which I most definitely did. Instead of using room temp water, I used boiling hot water, and that probably messed up one of my batches. And for the first batch, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it just did not turn out the way this one did. And I just went ahead and kind of beat up the dough a little bit, because in order for you to get perfect dough when you're ready to make these cookies, you kind of have to knead it by hand. So then I went ahead and I took some saran wrap and I just wrapped it up, and I'm saving it for later. We have to freeze this dough for about an hour, and then you have to take it out to defrost for about an hour. So after the dough has been defrosted, we're going to go ahead and roll it out, cut our cookies out, and we're going to put them on parchment paper. Stick them in the oven at 325, and we're going to bake them for about 10 minutes. Always remember to use flour at this step. Use it on your utensils and also use it on your hands, just to kind of not get that stickiness so the dough doesn't stick to your surfaces. Alrighty guys, so now we're going to go ahead and decorate the cookies. I am using Wilton's white cookie icing with Color Mills red and lavender. right now I am outlining the cookies with black icing. I went ahead and I put the icing into a decorating bag because I did need to use most of it. I needed to use it for the outline, as you can see, and I needed to use it for the words that were going to be inside the cookie once I was done. I went ahead and I put these in the refrigerator to cool for a minute. So what I did here, guys, was I dyed the icing the colors that I needed, and then I put them into little saran wrap bags, right? So that way they were easier to squeeze out and easier to use. So that way I wasn't wasting my decorating bags, and it was just a lot cleaner to use. I also went ahead and used this pointy tool that I had for my gum paste and fondant. I went ahead and just made sure that the sides were nice and smooth. Again, guys, you have to put them in the fridge to let it cool off. But now I'm gonna go ahead and write the phrases that I want on the cookies. I did mess up a few times, but I am the queen of trying to make it work, okay? Because I am not going to be to these cookies. They're a little difficult to work with. This is my first time icing cookies, and I just kind of wanted it to come out better. I just wanted to work with what I had because it was already late in the night and I wasn't going to redo these cookies. But after the first two mess ups, I was really good at fixing it, first of all, and then second of all, I was able to get a hang of the consistency of the icing. And this is how the entire box turned out. I personally love it. I think they came out so cute, and for my first time icing cookies, guys, like, what? Your girl did that, bro. Alrighty, guys, so that's all I have for you today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all platforms, and let's try to get this channel to 100 subscribers. Thank you guys again. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!